Super Typhoon Haiyan has devastated a lot of families in Tacloban, Leyte, taking away their homes and leaving them with nowhere to rest or to sleep on. Sure, government and NGOs have provided evacuation centers, but such centers are breeding grounds for diseases that can terribly affect children. Furthermore, setup of such facilities in the Philippines is inefficient, quite frankly, very chaotic. So rather than trying to crap up a lot of families in evacuation centers, why not provide them with temporary, cost-efficient, and easy-to-build and take-apart housing? This will provide them with isolated and dedicated housing that they can actually live on. Our solution, LATTIVÉ Modular Housing. LATTIVÉ is a housing solution targeted towards rehousing calamity victims as soon as possible. Each house is made up of precasted, prefabricated house parts to make manufacturing easy. And you heard that right, we manufacture houses. The key to our solution is that the houses will be delivered on-site, built and ready for occupancy. Our key partners include the government and private investors that are willing to invest and buy LATTIVÉ houses ahead of time and will be ready to be shipped when a calamity strikes.
In our venture, we recognize that in calamity situations, logistics and manpower are difficult. Trying to ship house parts one by one and waiting for skilled labor to build each house would take several months before completion and occupancy. Not to mention, limitation in the number of families that will be serviced. LATTIVÉ houses would only take weeks to build and can be delivered in numbers to serve a lot of families at once. What's beautiful about LATTIVÉ is its modularity, right at the heart of the manufacturing process. Our investors can choose where to build their LATTIVÉ manufacturing site. Such a method acts as a contingency wherein during the time of a calamity, the nearest LATTIVÉ manufacturing site can start building houses and start delivering them right after a typhoon or an earthquake. Logistics will not be a problem as each LATTIVÉ house is built strong and are uniform in shape. Safety will not be a concern as each house is built to code.
So we've mentioned that LATTIVÉ houses are strong and safe. But what about its benefits to the users? The core benefit is actually providing families safety and improving their means of living. When these families are housed in evacuation centers, they do not have their own private space, and this can be demoralizing. By providing them their own segregated and separate space through LATTIVÉ, they can start living again. Furthermore, through LATTIVÉ's prefabricated and recyclable materials, once these families are able to get back up on their feet and reconstruct on their own or have their own houses rebuilt, LATTIVÉ houses can be pulled out of site and be built again for use or reuse in another calamity situation. So we call on all interested parties to invest in our venture. Thank you.